everyone, so welcome to this week's video. I'm going to be doing a new spread, so in case you guys missed last week's video, this is the spread. I think this is like one of my favorites so far, and so let's get started with this week's plan with me. So for this week, I will be using this little kit that I created, and oh my gosh, there's not pink in this at all. I love pink so much, but I kind of just wanted to do something different. I think there might have been like a shade of pink in almost everything I've done, but this week no pink, but I do have the pale blue color that I love so much. But yeah, let's get started. So I decided again to do these little date covers for the top. I just kind of liked the idea of it, and again I had a lot of, not a lot, but you know, I had some leftover space and everything on my sticker paper, so I'll go ahead and put all these down. And let's see, a topic for today to talk about. I didn't really have much of a topic, but I'll just kind of like talk about, I guess, whatever comes to mind. So a couple weeks ago, I talked about how I started watching like Korean and like Japanese TV shows and stuff, and oh my god, I am obsessed. I finished Good Morning Call a few weeks ago, and I really liked that one, and then I started a Korean show called Playful Kiss, and that one I think I love even more than Good Morning Call. It was just, I liked it a lot more than Good Morning Call because I felt like the main character, the girl, she like was a little bit more realistic than in the other one. I think she was just a little bit more, I don't know, just a little bit more real than the other girl. But overall, I really, really liked that one. It's on Netflix if you guys want to watch it. I really loved that one. Like I said, I think I like it more than Good Morning Call. It was a good one. The only thing is, I won't give away any spoilers or anything, but one thing I do wish from that TV show, I just wish the main girl would have been, I don't know, I feel like a little more independent in the end. I really wanted her to kind of like have her own kind of identity, and I guess if you guys have seen the show then you know what I'm talking about, but I really wanted her to just kind of like develop more into like being her own kind of individual person. But either way, I think it was still a really good show, and I can't believe I've never watched like Korean dramas or dramedies, you know, until now. I have seriously been like missing out in my life. It's so good. And then I started a another one, well actually before, in between whenever I was watching Good Morning Call and Playful Kiss, I watched a really short one. I think it was called like Click Your Heart or something. I think that one was also on Netflix. That one was a cute little short one. It's kind of like one of those interactive TV shows, I guess, where you're like, you kind of get to choose what happens or whatever. It was a little like hard to follow just from like the Netflix standpoint because there was like no good linear way to do it. So that one was just, it took a little bit of like figuring out to do, but basically it's like this girl and she's got like 4 options of guys and you get to choose, you know, who she goes on a date with or whatever. But that one was a cute one as well. Yeah, so in the order that I watched, I did Good Morning Call, then Click Your Heart, and then I did Playful Kiss, and I really liked all of those. They were really good. Let's see, I started another new show, and I just actually started it today, so I still haven't gotten too far into it, just the first episode, but I really like that one as well. I don't want to say which one it is yet just because I don't want to get spoiled or, you know, anything like that, but this one is, it's another like really popular one, and I don't know, I don't know why I've never been interested in like Asian TV shows or something. I guess just because I always, you know, thought I wouldn't want to watch a show that I had to like read the captions of and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of like doing a whole lot of reading when I'm watching TV shows. I kind of like stuff that I can either listen to in the background, and you know, obviously when it's in a different language, that's a little hard to do. But either way, I have been loving it, and I can't believe I've just can't believe I have finally seen the light. It's great. I totally recommend you guys to check out these TV shows if you're interested. They're just so good. Then the quote box for this one, I kind of didn't have like a super like theme for this one. It's kind of like all over the place with like the hot air balloons and like the kind of like koi pattern and fox and stuff. So this one's just kind of like a little bit more color oriented. But the quote box says, "Let your dreams take flight," and that was kind of like inspired by the hot air balloon. But I must say, with the new show I'm watching, I think I kind of like the lead girl. Again, I kind of like her a little bit more than some of the last few, just because I feel like she's a little bit more realistic than even the last one. In Good Morning Call, the one thing I didn't like about the main character, her name was Now, she was just a little too, I don't know, whiny. She was just a little bit too whiny for me. But in the Playful Kiss show, the girl, her name is Ohani. She was a little bit more realistic, I guess, in my opinion, than Now. But then again, she still kind of had like, she was a little whiny as well. I don't know. I just don't really like the whiny characters, but I don't know. I mean, there's tons of like kind of tropes, I guess, I'm starting to like recognize in Korean TV and stuff, and I mean, same thing with American TV. I mean, you see the same things played out a lot, but it's kind of funny to see these similar storylines where, you know, they'll do something really similar in one show that they also do in another show. I don't know, I just really like it, and it's just so fun to watch. Let's see, I'll go ahead and put my little headers down. Oh, one thing I'm really excited about is that on Wednesday, Survivor comes back. I'm so excited. I love Survivor. I talked about this, I guess in one of my Plan With Me's, you know, basically, you know, I never really watched Survivor when it was, you know, on, and then, I think like 2 years ago, I kind of like got obsessed with it, and I watched all like 30 something seasons of it. I kind of like went insane. And so I watched all the seasons, and now I'm all caught up and everything. I think the last 3 seasons or so I've actually like watched it as it airs, and that comes back on Wednesday, so I'm super excited. But I'm not, I don't know, I don't really like the, I guess the way they're dividing up the teams this time. I think they're doing it like by age, so like old people versus young people, which they've done before, and I didn't like it. So I did a little TV sticker. I'm gonna go ahead and like stick this one on Wednesday on the 21st. So how do I want to do this? So I actually ended up printing 2 stickers for the Survivor premiere. I was thinking about either putting like the little one onto the TV sticker or just doing the large one. I don't really know. I guess I'll do the large one. Pretty excited for Survivor to come back. That's like one of the rare TV shows that I 100% do not want to miss while it's airing. I love it. And then just for fun, I kind of did a whole bunch of like larger, more decorative stickers. Let's see, what else? I got this cute little fox sticker. Where can he go? I don't want it to like interfere with any cute stuff. We'll put him right here, and it can kind of overlap a bit. So I am going to use my Next Episode app. I am so glad I found that app. It makes it so much easier for me to keep track of TV shows. So let's see, one TV show on Sundays, and that is, I think, Real Housewives of New Jersey. Then for Monday, I have 2 TV shows, and half the time, even though it seems like I have quite a few like TV stickers, half the time I don't even end up getting to like watch these shows like as they're on. I usually catch them in reruns or whatever, but I still like keeping track of them as well. So 2 TV stickers for Monday. Then I have 1 TV sticker for Tuesday, and that is Below Deck. Wow, Wednesday is like a popping night for TV now, because let's see. I have 3 on Wednesday, so let's do the light blue sticker, then we'll do the orange. It's kind of always hard for me to like place these on the Wednesdays because of the spiral. And those shows are, let's see, Survivor, obviously, Don't Be Tardy, and then Ghost Hunters. And then I think that's all the TV shows for the week, right? Anything Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I feel like there's never TV shows on those days. Yep, nothing for those days. So next I can do my podcast stickers. And like, for some reason, a lot of the podcasts I've been listening to have like been like skipping days or like not doing podcasts, so I'm always like, God, it's always worth tracking, I guess. So 2 on Thursday and 1 on Sunday. Let's see, then I have my Chinese food for Friday. However, I don't know if I'm going to actually have it this week. My mom actually went on vacation. She's at the beach right now. I'm so totally jealous, but usually we always go and have Chinese food together. So that might actually get pushed off because I'm not sure when she's coming back, to be honest. Then I'll go ahead and put down my Twitch streams. And those are just one for every day. And again, usually like the person that I watch who streams, sometimes they end up not streaming, but that's okay. And for those of you who don't know, I'm actually like a really big video game fan. Like, I'm not like a super, you know, hardcore video game, but I just love watching people play video games because I was always like that when I was little. I had an older brother. Well, I have an older brother. He's not dead or anything, but I have an older brother, and I don't know, I just never really wanted to play video games. I guess certain games I would obviously play with him. We played a lot of, you know, like Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario everything. We played a lot of that, but then he always liked to play some other video games, and I never wanted to play, like, especially if they were scary video games. But I loved watching him play them, and that's kind of like how it is now. I like watching people play video games, especially if they're video games that I wouldn't personally, like, want to buy or play myself, but I definitely love watching them. I know some people might find that really weird, but I don't know, I just love it. And you know, the gaming community is so huge on YouTube, and I don't know, that's probably just something maybe you guys don't know about me. I am such a video game fan. Let's see, what else? Oh, I should have made a sticker for it, but I forgot. One other thing that I'm super excited about is the fair is coming to town on, I think, Friday. So I'll put the sticker here. My friend and I, we definitely really want to go. It's been a few years since I've gone to like the fair and everything, but we want to go this year, and I don't know when or what day we're gonna go, so I'm just gonna mark for when it opens. And then I'm gonna put my little weekend banner here. I find it so much easier to get this like more straight whenever I place it upside down. Only thing is the sticker just kind of hangs over a little bit, so I'll have to like go back and trim that. And then I've got just a whole bunch of different little more decorative stuff. What should I do? We'll do another cute one like this. We'll take one of these orange ones. These little tiny half boxes. I always like to make these a little bit smaller than like the full width, and that's just because I like kind of doing them catty-cornered, and I don't like them hanging over the box. So we'll do a nail polish sticker just for cuteness. A lot of the time I end up with a little bit of space left over on my sticker sheets, and I am a sticker freak, and I want to like get as many stickers on there as possible, so I always try to, you know, even if it's like just some random sticker, I like to have something on there. And then just for fun, I will add a couple of the other boxes down here, just because I might as well. And so this is, I think, all of the stickers that I'm going to add, and now I'm just going to fill it all in, and I will share with you guys what it looks like when it's all filled in. So this is pretty much it so far with it filled out. Again, like I'd say in every video, it doesn't look very filled out, but of course you always get to see it when it is finished in the following week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!